7 tips to strengthen immunity. Winter preparation for the elderly. Our valuable viewers and healthy living enthusiasts, welcome to our channel. Winter brings with it some risks, especially for our elderly. Decreased sunlight, time spent indoors, and seasonal viruses can challenge our immune system. So, is it possible to make your immunity as strong as steel and increase your resistance to diseases as we enter winter? Absolutely yes. In this video, we will share with you 7 vital tips for strengthening immunity for the elderly, supported by scientific research and recommended by experts. By applying these tips, you can spend the winter healthy and full of energy. Why does our immunity need more support in winter? As we age, our immune system can naturally weaken. This situation is called immunosenescence. The situation becomes even more sensitive in the winter months. Less sunlight. Vitamin D is critical for the immune system, and its main source is the sun. Its decrease in winter can lead to vitamin D deficiency. Indoor environments. Being in indoor areas more in cold weather prepares the ground for viruses and bacteria to spread more easily. Temperature changes. Sudden temperature drops can cause the body to get stressed and lose its resistance. All these factors make our elderly more vulnerable to respiratory infections such as flu, colds, and bronchitis. But don't worry, you can reverse this situation with simple but effective measures. 7 miracle tips to enter winter, like steel. Here are 7 valuable tips that are easy to apply and proven to prepare your immune system for winter. Vitamin D. Supplement. Your must-have in winter. Why is it important? Vitamin D is vital for the proper functioning of immune cells. Studies show that people with vitamin D deficiency are at a higher risk of catching infections. Vitamin D synthesis also decreases in the elderly. How to apply. It is very important to take supplements during the winter months due to insufficient sunlight. Consult your doctor and have a blood test and start taking the appropriate dose of vitamin D supplements. Although daily doses of 1,000 to 2,000 IU are generally recommended, your personal needs may vary. Immune-friendly nutrition. Let your plate be your healing source. Why is it important? Adequate and balanced nutrition is the foundation of the immune system. Antioxidants, vitamins C, E, B6, minerals, zinc, selenium, and fiber nourish immune cells and reduce inflammation. How to apply? Plenty of colorful vegetables and fruits. Consume foods rich in vitamin C, especially dark green leafy vegetables, spinach, broccoli, citrus fruits, orange, tangerine, red pepper, and kiwi. Probiotic sources. Fermented foods such as yogurt, kefir, and pickles support intestinal health. The intestines are an important part of the immune system. Whole grains and nuts, foods such as oats, brown rice, almonds, and walnuts contain fiber and immune-boosting minerals such as zinc. Omega-3 fatty acids, oily fish such as salmon and mackerel, or plant sources such as flaxseed and walnuts have anti-inflammatory properties. Adequate and quality sleep, the hidden hero of immunity. Why is it important? During sleep, our body produces cytokines, which are proteins that fight infections. Insufficient sleep reduces the production of these cytokines and weakens the immune response. How to apply? Try to get 7 to 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep every night. Establish your sleep schedule. Avoid caffeine and heavy meals before going to bed, and make sure your bedroom is dark and cool. Regular and light. Exercise. Movement is the power of life. Why is it important? Regular physical activity speeds up blood circulation, helps immune cells circulate more effectively in the body and reduces stress, while excessively strenuous exercises can have the opposite effect. Regular and moderate activity strengthens immunity. How to apply? Try to do 30 minutes of moderate intensity exercise most days of the week. Walking, yoga, light-paced cycling, or simple stretching exercises that you can do at home are ideal. If the weather is nice, take a walk outside to get some exercise and fresh air. Stress management, mental and physical health. Hand in hand. Why is it important? Chronic stress causes the secretion of hormones, such as cortisol, which suppress the immune system. This reduces the body's resistance to infections. How to apply? Develop methods to cope with stress. Take up hobbies, spend time with loved ones, meditate, or do deep breathing exercises. Reading a book, listening to music, or spending time in nature can also help reduce stress. Adequate water consumption. Cleanse your body from the inside. Why is it important? Water is essential for proper body functions. It helps flush toxins, transport nutrients to cells, and keep mucous membranes moist, making it harder for viruses and bacteria to enter the body. How to apply? Make sure to drink at least 8 to 10 glasses of water a day. Herbal teas or unsweetened compotes can also help you get enough fluids. Being dehydrated can weaken your immune system. Flu and pneumonia vaccine. Arm yourself in advance. Why is it important? Flu and pneumonia are infections that can cause serious health problems, especially in the elderly. Vaccines reduce the risk of contracting these diseases and ensure that even if you do get sick, the symptoms are mild. How to apply? Get your flu vaccine every year and don't forget your pneumonia vaccine if your doctor recommends it. These vaccines are one of the most important preventive measures to take before entering the winter season. Remember, your health is your greatest wealth. By incorporating these 7 tips into your life, you can spend the winter months much healthier, more energetic, and safer. Remember, strengthening your immune system is a process and requires regular effort. You can make big differences by starting with small steps. The information in this video is general information. If you have a chronic disease or are taking regular medication, be sure to consult your doctor before starting any supplements or making lifestyle changes. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with your loved ones. We wish you a healthy and happy winter. See you in our next video. Bye-bye. What are you doing to strengthen your immunity while preparing for winter? Share it with us in the comments. 6 techniques that reduce stress. Ways to relax for the elderly. Hello, our valued viewers. Welcome to our channel. Getting older is a unique process full of wisdom and experiences that life brings. However, during this process, stress can sometimes creep into our lives without us realizing it. Many factors such as financial worries, health problems, feelings of loneliness, or concerns about the future can increase the stress level in our elderly. Chronic stress negatively affects both our physical and mental health, reducing our quality of life. So, is it possible to manage this stress and add more peace to our lives? Absolutely yes. In this video, we will share with you 6 effective techniques specially prepared for our elderly, which reduce stress and provide relaxation. These techniques are scientifically proven methods that you can easily integrate into your daily life and have benefited thousands of people. Don't miss these tips to feel calmer, happier, and more energetic. The effects of stress on our body and mind. Stress is a natural mechanism that triggers our body's fight or flight response. However, in modern life, this response can remain active even when there is no real threat. The effects of chronic stress on our elderly are quite diverse. Physical effects: high blood pressure, risk of heart disease, weakened immune system, muscle pain, sleep problems, and digestive problems. Mental and emotional effects: anxiety, depression, memory problems, difficulty concentrating, irritability, and loss of motivation. All of these effects can seriously reduce your quality of life. But the good news is that there are many steps you can take to manage and cope with stress. 6 effective techniques that reduce stress and provide peace. Here are 6 valuable techniques that are easy to apply and proven to add calmness to your life. Breathing exercises and mindfulness. The simplest way to calm your mind. Why is it important? Breathing correctly directly affects our nervous system. Deep and slow breaths reduce the fight or flight response and trigger the relaxation response. Mindfulness teaches you to focus on the moment and distracts your mind from past and future worries. How to apply? Take 5 to 10 minutes a few times a day to do diaphragmatic breathing exercises. Place one hand on your belly. Feel your belly expand as you breathe in slowly through your nose. Hold your breath for a few seconds. Then slowly exhale through your mouth. You can think of the word peace as you breathe in and worry as you breathe out. Also, practice mindfulness by focusing on your current sensations while doing your daily activities: eating, walking, light, physical activity. Move your body and soul. Why is it important? Exercise reduces stress hormones, cortisol, and releases endorphins that improve your mood. In addition, physical activity changes your focus and distracts your mind from negative thoughts. How to apply? Instead of overly strenuous exercises, choose light activities that are appropriate for your age and physical condition. Activities such as a 30-minute brisk walk, yoga, tai chi, or gardening are very effective in reducing stress. If you have the opportunity, swimming or water exercises can also be gentle and relaxing for your joints. Social connections and communication, the strongest shield against loneliness. Why it's important. Loneliness is a major factor that increases stress and depression in older people. Spending time with loved ones, socializing, and sharing your feelings can make you feel more secure and valued. How to implement it? Make an effort to see your friends and family regularly. Communicate by phone or video call. If available, participate in social activities at local senior centers or volunteer projects. Find new hobbies and meet people with similar interests. Hobbies and creative activities. Feed your mind. Why it's important. Hobbies keep your mind busy, give you pleasure, and create a sense of accomplishment. Creative activities, on the other hand, allow you to express yourself and relax emotionally. How to implement it? Rekindle a hobby you used to enjoy, or try learning something new. Activities such as painting, playing a musical instrument, doing handicrafts, solving puzzles, reading a book, or writing give you positive energy while relaxing your mind. Contact with nature, the healing power of nature. Why is it important? Spending time in nature lowers blood pressure, reduces stress hormones, and improves mood. Green spaces and natural light increase mental calmness. How to apply? Go to the park on sunny days, spend time in a garden if you have one, or take a short walk on a nearby hiking trail. Open your windows to get fresh air and listen to natural sounds. Contact with nature is one of the most natural ways to refresh your mind and relieve stress. Sleep routine and quality. Rest. Strengthen your immunity. Why is it important? Insufficient and poor quality sleep is one of the most important factors that increase stress levels. During sleep, the body repairs itself and the mind rests. How to apply? Create a regular sleep routine by trying to go to bed and wake up at the same time every night. Make sure your bedroom is dark, quiet, and cool. Avoid heavy meals, caffeine and screens, phone, tablet, before going to bed. Taking a relaxing shower or drinking herbal tea can help you fall asleep more easily. Remember, reducing the stress in your life is in your hands. These 6 techniques provide you with powerful tools to manage the stress in your life and live a more peaceful life. By starting with small steps, you can integrate these techniques into your daily routine and see great benefits over time. Show yourself compassion, be patient, and be kind to yourself during this process. The information shared in this video is of a general nature. If you are experiencing chronic and severe stress symptoms, or if this situation seriously affects your daily life, do not hesitate to seek support from a professional health professional, doctor, psychologist. Remember, asking for help is not a sign of weakness, but a sign of strength. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with your loved ones. We wish you healthy, happy, and stress-free days, and see you in our next video. What techniques do you use to reduce stress? Share them with us in the comments. Maybe you will inspire another viewer. Protecting and improving mental health in the elderly. Golden tips. Dear viewers, welcome back to our channel. Getting older is one of life's most precious gifts. It offers the opportunity to gain experience, wisdom, and depth. However, our mental health deserves special attention and care during this process, as much as our physical health. They say, the mind is in the head, not in the age, and indeed protecting and improving mental health is the key to making old age more active, happier, and more meaningful. So, how can we protect mental health in our elderly, keep memory strong, and slow down cognitive decline? In this video, we will share with you golden tips for protecting and improving mental health in the elderly, supported by scientific research and approved by experts. These tips will not only support your cognitive functions, but will also help you have a more vigorous and peaceful old age by improving your overall quality of life. Get ready, because we are revealing the secrets that will make your mind shine. Why is mental health in the elderly so important? Some changes naturally occur in the brain as we age. Mild forgetfulness and decreased information processing speed can be a normal part of aging. However, some of these changes can lead to serious mental health problems, such as cognitive decline or dementia. Maintaining mental health does not only mean keeping your memory strong, it also maintaining independence. Mental acuity is the foundation for independently continuing the activities of daily living. Improving quality of life. An active mind makes it possible to enjoy hobbies, engage in social interaction, and learn new things. Emotional well-being. Individuals with good mental health generally experience less stress, anxiety, and depression. Social participation. Preserving cognitive functions allows you to continue to interact with your social environment and contribute to society. Therefore, maintaining and improving mental health is an integral part of making old age more productive and enjoyable, both individually and socially. Golden tips to stimulate your mind. Here are the most effective and proven methods for protecting and improving mental health for our elderly. Mental stimulation. Keep your brain working. Why is it important? Just like a muscle, the brain gets stronger with regular exercise. Learning new information, solving puzzles, and being mentally challenged strengthens the connections between neurons, synaptic plasticity, and supports the formation of new neurons. This increases cognitive reserve and slows down possible cognitive decline. How to apply? Learn something new. Playing a new language, musical instrument, dancing, or taking up a new hobby keeps your mind active. Do brain exercise. Activities such as puzzles, Sudoku, crossword puzzles, memory games, and strategy games increase mental acuity. Read and write. Reading books, following magazine articles, or keeping a journal improves your vocabulary and thinking skills. Participate in discussions. Exchanging ideas and listening to different perspectives improves your critical thinking skills. Physical activity. An active body. A bright mind. Why is it important? Regular physical activity increases blood flow to the brain, allowing oxygen and nutrients to be transported more effectively. It also stimulates the production of growth factors that support cognitive function and reduces stress. Research shows that cognitive decline progresses more slowly in physically active older adults. How to do it? Exercise appropriately for your age and physical condition, without overdoing it. Aim for at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic activity, brisk walking, swimming, cycling, per week, and muscle strengthening exercises 2 days per week. Balance exercises like Tai Chi also reduce the risk of falls and improve mental coordination. Social interaction, the key to mental vitality. Why is it important? Social isolation increases the risk of cognitive decline and depression in older adults. Social interaction stimulates brain activity, provides emotional support, and positively impacts mental health by reducing feelings of loneliness. How to do it? See family members and friends regularly. Get involved in volunteer activities, join clubs or groups. Meet new people, join conversations. You can also stay in touch with your loved ones through online platforms. Social interaction is like exercise for the brain, balanced nutrition, fuel for the brain. Why it's important. The brain is the body's largest energy-consuming organ and needs the right nutrients. Antioxidants, omega-3 fatty acids, vitamins, and minerals are critical for protecting brain cells, reducing inflammation, and maintaining cognitive function. How to apply. Adopt a Mediterranean diet. Eat plenty of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and legumes. Choose healthy oils like olive oil. Eat fatty fish, salmon, sardines twice a week. Try to avoid processed foods, excess sugar, and saturated fats. Drinking enough water is also essential for brain function. Get enough and quality sleep. Time for mental refresh. Why it's important. Sleep is a time when the brain cleanses itself and consolidates information acquired during the day. Inadequate sleep can lead to memory problems, difficulty concentrating, and mood swings. Chronic sleep deprivation can increase the risk of dementia. How to apply. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Create a regular sleep routine. Go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. Keep your bedroom dark, cool, and quiet. Stay away from electronic devices before bed and limit caffeine and alcohol intake. Keep daytime naps short. Stress management and positive thinking. Emotional wellness. Why is it important? Chronic stress can damage brain cells and negatively affect cognitive functions such as memory and learning. Positive thinking and emotional balance are vital to maintaining mental health. How to apply: breathing exercises and meditation. Practice deep breathing exercises or simple meditation techniques daily. This helps calm your mind and reduce stress. Hobbies and enjoyable activities. Make time for activities that make you happy and relax, like listening to music, reading a book, gardening. Express your feelings. Instead of suppressing your feelings, share them with your loved ones or keep a journal. Professional help. If you are experiencing symptoms of chronic stress, anxiety, or depression, do not hesitate to seek support from a professional, psychologist, psychiatrist. Remember, your mental health is in your hands. Old age is not a period when mental decline is inevitable. By incorporating these golden tips into your daily life, you can keep your brain active, strengthen your memory, and protect your overall mental health. Every individual is different, so don't hesitate to experiment to find the methods that work best for you. The information shared in this video is general advice. If you have serious concerns about memory loss, cognitive impairment, or mental health, be sure to consult a doctor or neurologist. Early diagnosis and intervention are very important in many cases. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like this video, and share it with your loved ones. Wishing you a bright, happy, and active old age mentally. Goodbye to see you in our next video. What methods do you use to keep your mind active? Share with us and our other viewers in the comments.